We want to make certain that if we're really serious about ending HIV right now in our lifetime, we want to make sure that we're ending the stigma and ending the discrimination. I want us to think about the organizations and the advocates right now that we can turn to who are doing the work right now, so that then for anyone who's in the room, that they can know who to turn to in these moments. Today is National AIDS Awareness Day. We want to end HIV. We want to look at prevention. We want to celebrate those who are pushing the message forward, who are coming out of the corners and being marginalized, and making certain that we are getting treatment, that we have the research going on. All of us in community are impacted by this. And so today it's just a matter of celebrating what we've accomplished and making certain that we are all on the same page going forward.
When we are talking about HIV, y'all being in the room right now, is you're a part of the solution. So many times in our households, we sweep so much under the rug. But here we are, willing to have a conversation about HIV, how it's impacted our space. Some of us have lost folks, so you stand here for them.
Hope is an act of resistance, and you can't have hope without faith. And we believe in a higher power, of course, but what will get HIV done, and we're going to get it done, what will get it done is if we believe that as a community, we have faith in one another. And so tonight is a night of faith in one another, faith in you, faith in yourself, and know that we can do this.
We can.
We are living in a time where we have a medication that can keep us safe. 95% protection, PrEP, protects people 95% from getting that disease. If you're through sex, through IV drug use, it protects you by 75%. People of color are not getting that information. If we are here to talk about undetected. If you are taking your medication, HIV, have some treatment, are in care, and your numbers are out, your numbers are undetectable, you will not transmit this disease. We're here to end HIV.
When someone tests positive, the first thing we want to get them connected to care as quickly as possible. We want to make sure that they have other services they need as well. And what we see is that overall, we've got 83% of people are connected within the first month. With all our partnerships, I think this is the big thing, that working together, we've made huge progress across our county. We have further to go. We want to be able to make sure that everybody who needs care is getting the care they need in an affirming and supportive way. Everyone who needs prevention is getting the prevention services in an affirming and supportive way. And we can only do that together with the advocacy and the community that has been brought together here tonight.
Today and every day, the trans community, my trans community, our trans community is under fire. Our rights debated fiercely, our right to affirming care, to self-determination, actualization, to simply exist. This struggle is woven deeply into the ongoing fight against HIV and AIDS. This fight and my message is about healthcare. For those of you who are healthcare workers or service providers, let's talk about how trans people are experiencing our services. This isn't a time for passive allies, it's a time for warriors. It's time for inspiration and resilience. If not now, then when?
Not only is this a time to remember those that we have lost and to have hope for the future, but that we must fight for a policy environment that will make the dreams a potential reality and to protect the gains that we have already accomplished and continue to make improvements in that vein with HIV prevention, treatment, and care and support.
For me, World AIDS Day is not just a date on the calendar. It's a deeply personal journey, a journey that compels me to share a story of love, loss, and resilience. It is the story of my brother, Hiram Solisberry, who passed away in 2005 after a courageous battle with HIV/AIDS. Hiram was more than just a brother. He was my protector, my confidant, my hero. On this World AIDS Day, let us recommit ourselves to the fight against HIV/AIDS. Let us educate ourselves and others about this virus, challenge stigma and discrimination, and support organizations like POCAN and so many others in the room that are making a real difference in people's lives. Let us remember those we have lost, honor those that are living with HIV/AIDS, and work together to create a world where everyone can live with dignity, respect, and access to the care they need. Let us remember that the fight against HIV/AIDS is inextricably linked to the fight for social justice. We must address the underlying social, economic, and political inequalities that make certain communities more vulnerable to the virus. Let us strive to create a world where these things are not just dreams, but a reality for everyone, regardless of their race, sexual orientation, or HIV status. Let us work together to build a future where HIV/AIDS is no longer a threat, where everyone can live healthy and fulfilling lives.